Hi, Kristian Livolsi, and welcome to my daily show. What I want to share with you today, or perhaps what I want to discuss is probably a better way of putting it, is do you need to go to university to be an entrepreneur? And is there any advice that I'd have for anyone considering that? Particularly, and I'm not saying just to go and study entrepreneurship. I'm talking about, is there value in a marketing or a commerce degree still today, or a business degree? The reality of it is there is always value in education. It doesn't matter when you decide that education is right for you, but if you have a burning idea and you are 17, 18, there's nothing stopping you from taking a gap year and focusing 100% of your attention on that. However, I would encourage everyone to study, be it either on Udemy course, an online MBA, a degree of some kind, because going to uni teaches you a couple of things. It teaches you to do the work, to research, to read, and also there is things that you will pick up that you will use, particularly in business. Again, if you wanted to be an entrepreneur in I don't know, let's say industrial design, then it's likely that you would need an industrial design degree or some kind of engineering degree, so you could actually provide deeper and richer value. However, if at the same time you've created something that no one else in the world has, just because you're really good at sketching things out, there's nothing stopping you from going to get someone else to do that, because you can always pay people to do things. But I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that it's not a one size fits all. It's different for everyone. I mean, I took 6 months off educational studying because I went to play sport overseas in Europe, and it just worked out that my grandmother wasn't well over in Italy, and so I spent time with her, and it was a really good opportunity for me to grow as a human, as well as play sport, and I also then went and did language in Rome as well. So maximize the time that you have, but ultimately you don't need a degree to get you from A to B. These days it's less valuable than it used to be, but in terms of the piece of paper, right? Let me be very clear. But the reality of it is, the things that you do learn, if you are able to put them into practice immediately, then yes, you are going to have an advantage over someone who doesn't, because you're learning on the fly, you're learning on the job. But here's probably how I want to wrap this up. How about you do both? How about you get yourself a full-time job, go do your 12 hours contact a week, read in your spare time, not go out and party every night of the week, and ultimately you'll have best of both worlds. You'll be able to utilize the education that you're getting in a practical scenario in your day-to-day job. Try and get a job that's relevant to the industry that you want to focus your attention in, and more importantly, you are then also making money so you can fund your entrepreneurial venture when you're ready. So to me, when I get people often ask me all these weird questions about education, knowing that I'd been an adjunct professor at the University of Adelaide, but that really was due to my knowledge. It wasn't, and knowledge and experience actually had nothing to do with me teaching. And so the reality of it is, I went back and did an MBA now, graduate in April of this year, but finished last year in September. I was able to apply all the cool little nuggets that I learned along the way in my businesses, and I believe that I'm better for it. So I guess with university starting shortly, choose wisely. Don't be a student, be a worker and a student, and go kick some ass. But as always, live with purpose.